Hello, everyone, and a very good morning to all of you. So, as I have exam, yes, I'm going tomorrow. So, I'm studying biotechnology, and it's topic in my syllabus like the scope of biotechnology. So, I thought why not to share with you guys. So, yes, in this topic, I'm going to study, or I will also teach you as well with me the scope of biotechnology. So, it's very going to be an interesting one for me. So, what is the scope of biotechnology? Before knowing that, we need to know the biotechnology. Biotechnology is a technology in which we use the technology in the manipulation of a living organism's DNA. When we manipulate the genetic material of a living organism, and with that manipulation, we produce the human desirable products for the welfare of humans. That's use of biotechnology, or this process will be called as biotechnology. So let's move further because here we are going to discuss the scope of biotechnology. So biotechnology is a multidisciplinary in nature. It means it is just a composition of so many disciplines. It is not just only biology and technology, but it is a combination of biology and the technological advancement which we get in that area because of so many other disciplines. So, biotechnology is a multidisciplinary nature involving input from engineering, computer science, cell molecular biology, microbiology, genetics, physiology, biotech chemistry, immunology, virology. And the most important topic of scope of biotechnology is recombinant DNA technology. Recombinant DNA technology. Recombinant DNA technology is very similar to biotechnology because the whole biotechnology is dependent on rec- depend on recombinant DNA technology. Recombinant DNA technology. So, recombinant DNA technology is the genetic manipulation of bacteria, virus, fungi, plants, and animals. What we do the manipulation of genetic material of all these organisms, whether it's bacteria, virus, or fungi, or fungi, plants, and animals, often for the development of specific products. For the development of specific products, we manipulate the genetic material of all these organisms. Let's move further. Biotechnology had its application in uh, various fields such as medicine, agriculture, industry, environment, because every field has the scope of biotechnology. It means biotechnology can be used in all these fields. Biotechnology in medicine, as we have already discussed, the main uh, scope of biotechnology like medicine, agriculture, industry, environment. Now we are going to discuss it in about it in detail. Biotechnology in medicine, it's like production of monoclonal antibodies. So we use the biotechnology in the production of monoclonal antibodies, DNA, RNA probes for the diagnosis of various diseases. So we use monoclonal antibody and DNA, RNA probes. These are very helpful in diagnostic various kinds of diseases to the human. They provide valuable drug like insulin and interferon have been synthesized by the bacteria for the treatment of human disease. As we all know, the person who is suffering from the diabetes, it needed an insulin. So the at the beginning, when we don't have the biotechnology advancement, we used to take insulin from the slaughtered cattle, insulin, pancreas. From that pancreas, we used to take the insulin. But after the advancement in the biotechnology, the insulin is gets produced inside the bacteria, and now it can easily available to the human beings. And because of that reason, many humans are alive because of that product. So now the another thing, DNA fingerprinting is utilized by for the identification of parents and criminals. So it is also because of the biotechnology advancement we can do that, the DNA fingerprint process. Development of recombinant vaccines like human hepatitis B, etc. Uh, Genetically engineered microbes includes a list of notable achievements in medicine. So, what we can conclude from the biotechnology in medicine, that whether it's the production of monoclonal antibodies or whether it's DNA or RNA process for the diagnosis of diseases, whether it's the synthesis of insulin or interferons for the curing of human disease, or whether it's to check the parental status or to find out the genetic relativity of a person, we can do a DNA fingerprinting, or whether it's a vaccine production. Everywhere, the genetic engineered microbes are used for the achievement of medicine. So, what we can conclude, this biotechnology and medicine field is here. Let's move towards the biotechnology in agriculture. It has very scope in agriculture as well, as we can see that we can change or we can manipulate the genetic material of a plant as well. So in that area, agriculture plant cell can also be utilized. So in agriculture, plant cell tissue organ culture is used for rapid and economic clonal multiplication of fruit forestries for production of virus-free genetic stocks and planting material, as well as in the creation of novel genetic variation through clonal variations. So what we can say that we already know the plant cell or tissue culture, in which we clone the seedling, or we can say we clone the explant, and through which we get the multiplication of the fruits and forestry easily get multiplied, and because of that we get the virus free genetic material or stock or plant seedling. And so it's so, which is very disease free, and it helps in agriculture. And in that way, there is a creation of novel genetic variation through soma clonal variations. Genetic engineering techniques are utilized to produce transgenic plants. First, they use plant tissue culture, which you also can describe like we also get the disease-free plant because of that, and we also get a novel genetic variation through somaclonal variation. We will discuss somaclonal variation in upcoming lessons. So let's move ahead. So genetic engineering also help in producing transgenic plants, which are have desirable genes, like they are disease resistant, they are herbicide resistant, and they can increase the shelf life of fruit. Shelf life, as you all know, that the time period of a fresh fruit to turn out to be a deteriorating or gets rotten big. So its shelf life can enhance. Also, molecular breeding has hastened the process of crop improvement for molecular markers like RFLP, SSRs provide powerful tools for indirect selection of both qualitative and quantitative traits, and also for studying genotype diversity. So what we can conclude from that, like biotechnology in agriculture, that it first uses plant tissue culture, and the second uses genetic engineering to which can produce the transgenic plant which has desirable characters, whether it's disease resistance, whether it's hybrid resistance, it has increased survival. And then another use of biotechnology in agriculture is molecular breeding. Molecular breeding uh, has increased the process of crop improvement, because now we are using the molecular markers like RFLP and SSRP. These are the tools for direct selection of the traits. Through these molecular markers, we can select, or we can indirectly select the qualitative and quantitative traits for the studying of anything genotype. Okay, then we have uh, now we are going to conclude very soon. Don't worry. Biotechnology in industry, that's most important. You know what? It's most important scope of biotechnology, because scope are the fields in which the biotechnology can contribute the most. So biotechnology in industries is like industrial biotechnology is an area where the biotechnology was initiated for large scale production of alcohol and antibiotics by organisms. So as we all know that like whether it's alcohol, whether it's beer, whether it's any beverages which you are consuming in day to day life, these are all produced in a large scale. Uh, this happened because of the biotechnological advancement in industry. So even today, a variety of pharmaceutical drugs, whether it's chemical drugs like lactic acid, glycerin, are produced by genetically engineered for better quality and quantity. So we use the genetically engineered organism for the better quality of lactic acid and glycerin production. So the first one area of biotechnology is like in the production, large scale production for alcohol and antibiotics, and the second one we have the production of various pharmaceutical drugs. We use biotechnology. Biotechnology has provided us with a very efficient and economic technique for production of variety of biochemicals. So it also helps in the production of biochemicals. First, the beverages, large scale. Second, we have the pharmaceutical drugs. Um for better quality, and the third one is economic technique for production of variety of biochemicals. Like it helps in the production of chemicals like immobilized enzymes. Protein engineering is another important area where existing proteins and enzymes are remodeled for a specific functions or for increasing the efficiency of these functions. So now at present we are also manipulating the enzymes. um, how we can manipulating the enzymes with the manipulating the genetic, because we ultimately manipulate the production of protein. So the enzymes gets manipulated and they are increasing, the efficiency is increasing. So now we are concluding the biotechnology industry. The first, it increased the large scale production of alcohol beverages. Second, it helps in the pharmaceutical products production with enhanced quality uh, and quantity. And the third one, it has economic technique for production of various biochemical immobilized enzymes can easily be produced from that area. Like biotechnology has provided us with a very efficient and economic technique for production variety of biochemicals we can produce, like immobilized enzymes we can produce from the biotechnology. Now the protein engineering is also occurring, in which we are manipulating the protein and genomes enzymes for specific and increasing the efficacy, or we can say efficiency of their function. So we are manipulating the proteins and enzymes so that we can get the first in large production average. Then we have the chemical products like pharmaceuticals with enhanced quality. And the third is economic technique production variety of biochemical enzymes production. And then we have this enzymes through which you can increase efficiency. Now biotechnology in environment, that's the most important thing because it is helping in clearing the waste material which is generated by humans. So it's also help in producing such organism which can degrade the human generated um, pollutative content. Environmental problems like pollution control, depletion of natural resources for non-renewable resources, renewable energy, conservation of biodiversity are being tackled with using biotechnology. Like if you're talking about the pollution control, or if you're talking about the depleted natural resources, or whether it's like non-renewable energy or the conservation material. So all these the topics or the area of concern now are dealing with the biotechnology and how we are dealing it. For example, bacteria are being utilized for detoxification of industrial effluents in combating oil spills, for treatment of sewage, for biogas production. So can you imagine, like bacteria which we are making through genetic manipulation, they are helping detoxifying the industrial effluents. If they are decreasing the concentration of toxins in the industrial effluents. So ultimately they are helping in the biodiversity conservation, because if the effluents get treated, it's when it releases in water, it will not uh, uh, can be dangerous for the marine life if it was treated. If the oil spills is happening, then if it is digested by the superbug kind of mm, uh, bacteria, then it's a plasmodium bacteria, then ultimately it's helping in thriving the life and also controlling the pollution. And Now, biopesticides have environmentally safer alternative to chemical pesticides for controlling insects and pests and diseases. Now we are using the biopesticides, and also natural resources like we are producing like biogas production for treatment of seas, spills, treatment of sewage. So yes, that's it for the video, for guys. Thanks for watching. If you like it, to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much for listening me. And all the best to your examinations. And have a good day. And please do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, so that you get benefit a lot with time. So see you in the next video, or keep smiling, guys. Please do subscribe, or keep smiling. Oh, you need to smile like that. So please ignore it. I'm not very good